You
Well, I
wanted
still don't know
Sean's.
what the setup is.
Clear on the left.
You'd be better on turning there, I reckon.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Again, really? What the fuck? Oh! Oh.
The rear end's very loose.
Please don't open in front of this window. Oh, it didn't. Thank God for that.
My throttle's getting a bit squeaky.
Oh. There we go.
Left side. Clear on the left.
All right. I think I did it. I think I managed it. Did it. Yeah, good roll better through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got two different setups.
The understeery 3-1.
Oh, it's turning a bit. I was quicker up and you were quicker down.
There you go. I think you've always been better at getting out of the cutting than me. I always struggle getting out.
Oh, this setup's horrible.
There's no magic pill, I gotta tell you.
It's now okay.
We're making subtle changes.
Yeah, it's the mid-corner turn in particular I'm finding. I need to spend a little more time driving the car. Considering you guys are doing, what, 5s last night? Getting better?
Yeah, in the 5s. So this is a warmer track.
What changes have I got to do to this setup to make it drivable?
We've stiffened the springs, and
The rear is one click higher than the front.
How much did you
so
stiffen the
that's a good first start. It's just to increase the stiffness of the rear springs by 1 click. But it's not going to be the magic fix you want it to be.
The rear was one down from max. Gone.
I think it's 2 down. I tried going up further. I don't know if it was really substantially better there.
Just hit the fastest lap of the car 3, just hit the fastest lap. 6.417.
Shit. I changed stuff. And then a whole bunch of other things need to
No, we noticed that
automatic-
didn't.
It automatically does it now. So if you change the springs, then hit apply, it fixes the ride heights and everything for you.
just get failed.
Car on the left, go right.
My towing is too low.
If you just change the springs and do nothing else, it should work.
Spring rate, right?
Yep.
Just use it 2 up, 2 back. So 210 being max, back to 180. And the towing on the left is too low.
Have you clicked apply?
Yeah, it just keeps going.
I mean, if that's so, I just loaded the setup, set the rear springs to 210, hit apply, and it just fixes everything.
I think you said you went 2 clicks back. Was that in the front 2 clicks?
Yeah, but no, I was just saying, like, it doesn't matter what you set. So I don't know what's gone wrong. But if you just reload the setup, just change the springs, hit apply,
Yeah, okay.
there shouldn't be any issue.
Oh,
You say 210 though for you.
210's the maximum. I was
Okay,
on.
yeah, yeah. No, you're right. I reloaded the setup. Feel the difference in the wheel. The wheel's heavier. It's great. Could notice it moving. Why, maybe I'm just imagining it. cannot get used to this fucking right-handed wheel.
You got it, like out.
Fucking clipping walls on the right-hand side.
Big walls on both sides. Keep the panel guys happy.
I haven't got through once without hitting the wall on the right-hand side as I turn in.
here.
Uh,
Ah, fuck, I'm over it already.
I can see a non-pink car. Like me.
It's like you. I got some texture blurring on some of the signage on the walls around the track. I don't normally get.
That's not where the track goes.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to check it out. Make sure the safety people have done the due diligence. Oh my god. Fucking waited for you all that time. I hate to lose the rear. The rear end is it's a little sketchy on this setup. I'm finding on some of those, particularly on the tyres, are a little cool.
I'm not really fine. I mean, sometimes I'll like get a little rear slide when I get it wrong, but the traction control, like it slows me down, but the traction control sort of just catches it.
Just coming through that left-hander before the brake, I was about lap 3 or 4, and I tried flat through there, and the rear end just gave up.
Skill issue.
Yeah, probably. Then the traction control kicked in, and then I lost it. I couldn't get it back after the traction control kicked in.
Is the one I find the hardest. Like, I basically either get through there on target or like over half a second off. Like, it's so hard to get right, and when you get it wrong, it costs so much time.
Does this car not have ARB?
It's got ARB.
Where? Oh, fob. There it is, fob. I found the fob.
Yeah,
I
use
found the fob.
It's much better than the FRB.
F-A-R.
Uh,
Fob.
What about the Rob?
Who's that? Oh, I haven't looked for the Rob yet. Fob and the Bob. Dude. Yeah, what you need.
oh man, can't do this.
Not with that attitude, young man.
Nah, it's fucking, I'm just losing it all over the place.
Sure.
What? Not all over the place. Same couple of spots. Rear end just gives up.
Sensible.
It feels like a Porsche at the top of the mountain.
Oh, we'll go that far.
I think you need to try the Porsche again.
Probably, yeah. It just feels unstable. Can we click the wing up a bit?
Already immediate. I'm not sure what you're doing because it feels not unstable at all to me.
No, lots of places it feels fine, but through turn 3, I'm finding the rear end loose.
The cutting.
Cutting, yeah.
That's probably the worst.
In or out.
Coming the right-hander before the grate.
Wait.
I'm losing the rear end. That's where I've crashed each time. So the rear end getting lost there.
Well, are you going flat or are you lifting?
Trying to go flat, and I've lifted.
We'll stop
that
trying to
time.
go. Yeah, we'll stop.
Oh no, I lifted last time because I made a mistake going flat. So I backed off.
You've got to lift early so you can get back on the throttle because being on the throttle will help settle it down. You can't go flat the whole way.
Look, the funny thing is, because of the cold tyres, it feels more stable. Then I'm finding also going into the S's when I apply the brake for the first time, the rear end will kick out. So I'm trying to control the car all the way through the S's rather than driving. I might just be trying to go too fast.
Yeah. I think you're just overdriving.
Probably. It's been a while.
If you start sliding the tyres around, it will go away. Try my variant, JB. Something different. Same, but different.
See if that helps. No, I've got to go for a quick walk with the dog anyway. I'm back soon.
Sure, it can make it 10 minutes worse. But anyway. Something different.
Share with me. I want to give you your variant to go.
It's in the Crossy Doing Racing folder.
Alright.
You save yours somewhere.
I will.
Def. Some of the things I don't like about it.
Mine's perfect.
Use yours.
It's not perfect.
Is that my inner monologue? I want you to tell me it's garbage. Sean's gone too.
Just saved mine into the folder. Time to try yours. Oh, you started tweaking dampers.
No.
Or was that from the
Correct.
Interesting.
I want to tweak dampers because I don't like it.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
This was from Zolder.
I hope it's better and I go faster.
Don't. Tell me it's garbage and that's why I'm slow.
Oh, fuck it out.
Definitely garbage. Okay, good to know.
I turned into the cutting and it just like didn't turn.
Oh, good. Give yours a try then, I'll go faster.
But not too much faster. Fuck, you're already within. I think JB will like this.
Oh, we don't show him because if I get yours and I like yours, we won't be using it. Probably all the things I'm trying to dial out of it. just where we were yesterday, though. We was over driving at the start. We've just had that 2 hours under the belt.
I've definitely dialed back my approach through the S's, like the braking and stuff. Just braking a bit softer.
You say that, but every time you're behind me, you fucking close right up.
Yeah, before I probably wasn't going faster before, I was just trying to go deeper. Because it felt like the brakes could handle it, but it's more like, because it's such a complex section, you just can't be maximizing braking because you compromise your control.
Something else, yeah.
Oh, this is so understeering. Fuck.
Dude, I know, I hate it. Oh, I can't wait to try yours. But that's what it feels like. It feels like something's trying to fight the roll.
Got through the cutting wheel that time, though.
Subs, Jaguars.
Medium, but a bit stiffer.
It's practically what Sean. Oh, never had it slide in two.
I did a 6.387.
Same. Just gotta fight it.
Yeah. It's more like it's like when you push it too far and you make a mistake, it just sort of plows. But if I'm not pushing it too far, it sort of feels okay. It actually feels a lot better in the cutting than my setup. And I did notice it's higher wing, and it's definitely a bit more planted across the top.
A wing.
Though I wasn't having any troubles with my setup, but it just feels like it's just got that little bit more. Oh, but it understeers a bit. So it's sort of like when you're getting it right, it's not super understeery, but as soon as you go a little bit outside of right, that's the first thing I notice.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Why? What's the title now? Isn't it just iracing? Season 1, week 2. Oh god, we're going to tell me it's week 3. I don't
Yes.
even remember putting a week in there though. I just said it's a season and don't put the week in, so I don't even know where the week come from. Okay, stop pushing for a lap time for fuck's sake.
I'm not.
Some feedback then. 55555. Wow, you really thought about that, didn't you? What have you changed?
Springs
Yeah, obviously.
and diff.
Oh, you changed diff. Ooh, so much lower.
I don't hate your setup. It feels a little safer. Like mistakes cost less. But maybe sacrificing a little bit of like outright speed. But it's definitely not like significantly slower. Just feels a little number on the front. Maybe not even on the front, just on the way the car sort of rotates in the first half of the corner.
Bit that I don't like. See, Sam, you can change that. I'm sure as a mod you can change that. Yeah, I know. Now you know why it's fucking it is. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, doesn't it want to rotate? No wonder he doesn't like it. Holy fucking cheese balls. Talk about the devil you know. Just wants to kill you in the cutting. Oh yeah, I can't drive this. I'm in JB. Holy shit, Sean, this is garbage.
Out of alignment, you'll have less grip out there.
Well, that garbage is beating your lap time so far.
We got damage on the front end.
Well, it's not good if you fucking tear to the front of the field and then we all get in and kill it.
I'm surprised that you hate it. I thought you were going to jump in and be like, oh yeah, it's a bit turny, but like, that's what you like.
Yeah, I want somewhere halfway between yours and mine. Crazy scary.
Maybe JB has a point. I thought he was just... I don't know.
So did I. I don't remember having this much trouble in the setup. The medium when I drove it. Mind you, I'm using the muscle memory setup.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Which is, I think, why. So the first time I tried to drive your setup for the cutting, I just went straight into the wall on the outside.
Because you weren't turning it.
Hard to turn, yeah.
Do all the work for you.
I sort of turned the steering wheel like 5 degrees and went, oh, why don't I up in the wall?
Turning into the S's from Skyline is just nothing. There's no grip.
You just gotta adapt.
It's just adapt.
I will agree.
Already on two wildly different tangents, setup-wise.
I will agree. Yours is better in the cutting, like hands down. I think it being calmer in the cutting is just better for getting that exit right.
And I'd like to still get turn into it, just not. Like I said, I feel like mine's at a 2 and yours is at a 10. I think we can find somewhere in the middle. I wouldn't have thought we were too different. Like I said, the springs should be similar.
I didn't think my setup was that wild that you would just immediately be like, what the fuck?
Got me off guard. Like I feel like I didn't turn in much, and the rear just said, "Whoa, I want to lead." It was probably the the things that I had done to try and induce rotation that we talked about last night, that when it's an understeer, you try and induce the turn another way. When the car does it itself, you got to change.
When JB gets back, you've got to tell him you tried my setup and you thought it was super understeering.
You told me that right on the entrance to the Estes, and I'm fuck. Blowing my lap.
I reckon on average, over a stint, I'd be quicker in your setup because it's just easier to be consistent.
Like I said, we can find some middle ground in here. Because I know one of the things I will be chasing is turn.
Welcome back.
I don't know, Sean. Yours is a bit understeery for my liking.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what I think too. We lost him?
On mute again. Mooted. Well, Marcus might come and join us, but clearly not.
What if we just take a little bit of wing off your set?
Feel free to try whatever you want. I'm going to look at your look at some differences to see what it is that is different. See if I can introduce some of it. Oh fuck! Jesus! There you get through the S's. Nothing like how I get through it. Mute, boy.
I'm back. You got me?
Copy. What are you rolling out on?
Yours.
Yeah. You are.
I like the idea of the high wing. I mean, I think in the real world, these guys run max wing here, don't they?
Surely to make passing and stuff hard though.
God, they're all doing it.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That'd be pretty late.
It's like we went to the same painter.
That's all we had left.
Just the black and white.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's 9. Got an egg collider.
Like another lap up before it starts.
Like you were just watching the mirror and telling me what I was doing.
pushes me over the left at the elbow there. I just can't seem to get it out to the right before the turn in.
I don't think it matters that much.
Felt
Like
I
you don't want it to be all the way to the left. You want to slow down a bit so that you're definitely sort of mid-track or slightly to the right. But you don't want to be like all the way over to the right. But if you're all the way on the left going into the elbow, then you've just gone too fast through the right-hander.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing there. I think that's like you were saying before. I think it's the heart of any problem I've got at the moment here. Just over driving. I think thinking like 100% different mindset from V8. So I can just get on the power straight away. Full throttle. Put the wall. Yeah. Steering me out, right? I'm obviously expecting more grip than this thing's prepared to give me.
As any good racing driver should. Got understeers through the last turn though.
as well as it's gonna get, I guess.
Still feels okay. It actually doesn't feel that much different to the start of the session.
What did you say the temp was? Try that again.
53.
Yep.
Accidentally run a little bit too wide in the cutting, I'm pretty sure you hit marbles because it just feels like there's no grip there. JB's on fire now.
Well, I think maybe fresh tyres might have something to do with that.
I didn't know you could enter that pit lane so late.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin in my fucking Delta though. I'm not practicing super hot entries.
That was a really bad one. I dropped the rear wing, and I don't like it. It just doesn't. It feels like the balance is just off,
Yeah.
2, 1. Right here.
and it doesn't seem to actually affect the top speed that much.
The wing isn't. No, I noticed
It
that.
must be a very small difference.
I was interested to see whether you were going to catch me on Conrod, and you didn't really.
No. Actually, I'll have a look at my top speeds.
It's hard to know whether it's helped me because of the wing or whether it's just progression.
No, the setups are massively different. Sean's wants to kill you. Confirmed. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, hang on. Well, that's not good. When did I do that? Oof. Okay, that explains a lot. So, just check your rear spring for me. Who's running iSet?
Me.
Can you just check the spring rate on the right rear versus the left rear?
Oh, your right rear is stiffer than the left.
I have missed something as I clicked. So the left rear needs to come up, obviously. So it's 195 at the rear. Oh, hang on, or does it? Oh, fuck it. We'll try one more. Fuck it. We'll try. I think.
Actually, your front left is lower than your front right as well.
What's happened? What happened here?
Nice.
It's like I've missed it or something.
Asymmetric set, intentional.
Yep. meant that. When did that happen?
No idea.
So,
Before
should be
you
180 both
saved it,
sides? Oh, I
I'm
don't
assuming 180 front, 195 rear,
Well,
which is the
yeah.
springs I ended up getting to.
Yeah,
that I liked
yeah.
the best.
I'm pretty sure that was where I was headed for it. Yeah. So I've massively fucked something up. I've missed the clicker. There's not much forgiveness
Mm.
in the old clickery do.
Yeah, the automatic adjustment thing meant that you missed it. Normally, you'd find out
Yeah,
something
it's
would go
right.
haywire.
Yeah.
Looking at my laps, the difference between the 5 wing, I think it was, and 9 is maybe 1 kilometer an hour, if that. So I guess the wing, it's changing the balance, but I don't think it's really changing like total drag by very much. So I really just want more sort of mid-corner
Yeah. Especially the high speed stuff, which could be wing, but the McPhillamy corner. I feel like I'm fighting. Like I can't just sort of get on the gas. With yours, it feels really sweet through there.
Which one's that?
After the left-hander sort of up over the hill and then down.
The one you have to actually like lift properly.
Well, yeah. So you give it a big lift and then you speed the throttle onto it.
Yeah, actually I agree. Mine was better through there.
That's about it.
Yours, not much, but yours, it's like if you did the same thing, you'd end up like
Hitting
half
that
a car
curve.
width to the right on your setup. But I find the last turn and the chicane at the end of Conrod kind of just feels very like it pushes the front.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm still tweaking.
And the turn in feels okay. Like the initial turn in's alright. It's really just the middle of the corner.
Yep. It's like the springs are out of whack or something.
Actually, yeah, maybe I should drive yours with even turn.
Or I might try a 2-click difference. I'm going to do some ride height stuff, raise rear ride height as well, see if it helps some low corner rotation.
I'm just interested to see if I notice any difference now that the springs are even.
Wouldn't it be funny if we all agreed the asymmetric springs were better?
Better. Some engineering book out the door.
Well, it is a predominantly like left-hand circuit.
Maybe it needs to be asymmetrical the other way.
You had it sort of stiffer on the right-hand side, which I think makes sense with the high-speed left-hand turns. Sort of stiffen those
Since
turns.
when do what we think work?
Yeah, you're right. Which means I should flip it.
Yes, exactly.
think it's better with fixed springs.
Have you got damage turned off?
No. That would be intelligent.
No, I just gave the wall, got a hit, but I don't feel any difference.
If you're using the iracing spotter, he'll tell you if you have damage.
Fuck. I'm over this, boys. I haven't got the patience. I'm finding I'm getting bored of racing after about a dozen laps. Hence why I haven't
That
been
doesn't
doing
bode well
much.
for a 12-hour race.
No. No, I'm just finding it gets a little tedious after a while. I end up just
Boxing 10,
getting frustrated. And then I overdrive.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
God, there's an ugly skin on my car.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just a generic iRacing one, but it looks like the way the front spoiler sits with the lining of the bonnet. It looks like it's missing the side panels. Mm. Maybe it's because I'm not fully well yet. Not in the right headspace for.
Well, don't be worried about times if that's what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not. I'm just not being smooth. I'm just heavy-handed.
I am not finding it that it flows nice.
Sean, on the other hand, is all over it.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
You bet.
Can't complain.
Yeah, can't complain.
But I won't.
No one listens.
Oh, you're coming back out.
Oh yeah, I'm not a quitter.
I'm a lot of things.
I'm just a whinger.
Oh, fuck yeah. I don't mean fuck yeah, you're a whinger. Fuck yeah, I'm one of the... I love that. I love whinging about shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't care. Yeah, you do. Like, no, I just like to whinge and about shit. Sam doesn't get it. Like, right, it really doesn't bother me. But man, I'll tell you all about it because otherwise I'll just sit here in silence. So, do you reckon the wing is all it was for your set?
No, I don't think so. I think it's
Can't
part of
find-
it.
Can't find too much. But...
I actually am not so sure about. I think my diff change might have been what was making the cutting so difficult.
Ooh.
You know what? With the S's, I struggle with knowing the right way to apply the brakes through there because it's not just a straight brake and turn. There's like a lift off the brakes. There's like a hit more throttle again.
Yeah, I
I
think
do.
there's like an initial I roll onto the brake just a bit as you're sort of going over the crest, just to I guess shift the weight forward and get it ready without unsettling it.
Yeah.
And then an initial, probably the hardest application just during that first bit, then lifting off slightly, but not too much in the middle when you got to sort of change direction. And then, yeah, sort of apply it again a little bit, but probably not as hard as the first application for the next, before the right-hander. But then you got to be coming back off them to get around that right-hander.
Yeah.
You got a lower bump rubber gap at the front.
But the thing I'm finding is I was trying to brake too hard too late there, and I'm getting more and more easy on the brakes through the S's, and it's just making it easier and faster.
Paying off, yeah.
So it's just overdriving, I think.
Definitely.
So I think if you're finding it hard to control the car, you're
That's
braking too hard too late.
Sure. Yeah.
Because when you bring it back, it feels much more normal and smooth, and just as fast. And I remember one thing at one point, sort of watching the fast guys and realizing that I wasn't trying to hug that orange wall on the right before the dipper as much as I should. So that's something I focus on now, is at the end of it, really focusing on sticking to the right-hand side to get a wide entry to the dipper.
Go pick up my pizza. How long has the session got left? Half an hour.
Half an hour. My tires are really gone off there. You get 3 good laps and then they drop off.
That's it, yeah.
But mine are temp-related as well. I sometimes have a shit first lap and then a good second lap, or opposite. There's some temp-related stuff in there as well.
really quick.
Let's see if I can fucking turn the corner.
Yeah, the high speed stuff feels pushy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Which I feel like is wings. But Sean, how many clicks did you take off when you tried lower wing?
I went 2, so you could just try 1 click. It made a bigger difference than I was expecting.
It's just an aero balance thing. I really don't want to make too much other changes and then find out it's just a wing. Like if we put wing back on yours, does it make it much better?
Draft doesn't seem particularly strong.
Nah, it's not helping. So I hit the wall earlier. I wonder whether I've done some aero damage. Like I'm half a second off my optimum. Yes, the lack of aero, the lack of draft, effective draft, make for some desperate dance. Yeah, there's something wrong with the car, I'm sure of it. I shouldn't be fucking half a second off my optimum on the second lap without any obvious mistakes. I'm going to try that again. Have you guys bitched around with tracks producing it, I mean?
No.
Who deposited the sand on the S's?
Sean. Sorry, Warwick.
Yeah.
in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Back to the age old, can you get this car to fill? Not like a front engine car. I don't know.